Hey Pisces, good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today I'm going to be doing your daily reading. Let's see, what is this conversation going to be about? Sometimes it's not even about the messages. Sometimes it's about the space that we create and the time that we share as a collective. So let's just see. Let's be open to whatever wants to come in. Before we start, please make sure that you're subscribed, guys. I love you so much. I would love to have you here for future readings. And for those of you who are not up to date, there's a new channel called Manifestology that I've opened up, it was my old Yoga with Katie channel that I just updated. And I'm going to be sharing free resources with you guys over there, so you can check that out. What does Pisces need to know right now? Ooh, the Tower, first card coming up. Well, that is interesting. Pisces, I think that you are either entering or in the middle of a big change. A big change that will ultimately take you to a better place. So the Tower is a structure, right, that is set on faulty foundations. And when you're ready for more and you're ready for better, instead of building over that structure that is already kind of faulty and that is already kind of ready to be destroyed, honestly, instead of building onto that, what you're going to do, or what happens here with the Tower, is that you're going to allow that structure to come completely down and find yourself a new space in which you can set up a good, strong foundation. Okay, so maybe that is in some shape or form what you're going through right now. Maybe you're ready for a stronger foundation. Maybe you're ready for a stable, piece of land or whatever, whether that is literal or symbolic, to hold you, to hold your dreams, your ideas, your life, your loved ones. Maybe you're going through something right now that has to do with that. In the challenge position, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. I love this card. I don't think this is much of a challenge. However, it could be that right now you're very comfortable, okay? And, maybe these changes that are coming for you are definitely better. They are going to take you somewhere better, but they're going to maybe pull you out of your comfort zone right now. And maybe you're so comfortable right now that it's just like, I really I want to have my cake and eat it too. I want to have the change and the transformation, but I also want to have the comfort zone and not move out of it. Because it's so good, Because this is a very comfortable, luxurious space of independence, abundance, prosperity. And you may not really want to get out of that in order to allow this change. In the recent past, you've got the Magician. So you're definitely manifesting this change. This is something that maybe you've asked for, that you have chosen to manifest. Maybe you have set your intention, done some kind of prayer, meditation, visualization, spell work, whatever it is. You asked for this new level, new space, new place in your life. And it's here. It's here, Pisces. You brought it from your vision down to the physical reality. You did it. In your mind space, you've got the Knight of Swords. Some of you guys could be potentially thinking about a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Strongly a Gemini. Some of you guys are I feel like two different modes. Like, some of you are like, okay, I'm gonna try to stay in this comfort zone as long as possible. And when I really don't have a choice, then I will go through this change. And others of you are just like, well, the sooner I jump into it, the sooner it will be all over. And I feel like it's an adaptation. So this could be something like, okay, I need to move to another city. Or, I need to move to a different property. Or, I need to move to a different, 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 I or I need to change jobs and enter this new position, or I need to start this new project and get it settled before I do something else. You know, it's like this process of adaptation that takes a while. And I feel like some of you guys are like, well, the sooner I go into it, the sooner I'll be in that other place, you know, all settled up. And others of you are like, I really don't want to, like, pack my stuff and get a moving thing and move and, you know. Some of you guys, in, you know, whatever way that makes sense, in whatever context it makes sense to you, some of you are just like, oh my god, no. Even though this is what you want. Because that comfort zone, man, it's really good for you. It's nice. You want to stay there. Your mind is going really fast, though. Like, your thoughts are moving very quickly. You're getting everything sort of like organized and put together accidentally in your mind. It's like maybe you don't really want to do it all right now, but you find yourself, before going to sleep, answering all of your questions. Like, oh, right, I need this moving company, right? So I saw the other day about this thing. Okay, I'm gonna call them tomorrow. I need this, blah, blah, blah. And you're like answering your own questions and going through all of the organizational stuff without necessarily like intending to. Your mind is going very fast. And this change is going to be supported by the universe. You know, you manifested it, but it was always something that was meant for you. Wow, guys. This is what the universe wants you to know. You have the Ten of Pentacles. This is the card of highest financial abundance, prosperity, success, legacy, empire building, generational wealth. Damn, Pisces. You are almost there, aren't you? You only have to go through this adaptation and you're gonna be good to go. I'm getting focus on the desired results. Like, don't focus so much on what you have to do to get there. Don't focus too much on how long this process is gonna be, how expensive this process is gonna be, or who's gonna have to be involved. Don't think too much about that. Just think about the feeling that you're gonna get when you're on the other side. When you are settled into that new job, if that's the case, or settled in that new country, or that new property, or whatever. You know, however this may possibly resonate with you, imagine yourself being on the other side. How amazing is that gonna feel for you? I'm thinking Paris for someone. It's coming into my mind. Paris, France. Seven of Cups in your near future. So yeah, you may experience soon a little bit of confusion, okay? And I think that's why precisely that message of focusing on the desired results is coming through. Because you can very easily get lost in how long this is going to take, how the process of, you know, that tower energy is going to feel for you. And it's easy sometimes to forget why you're doing it in the first place, okay? To even forget that this is what you wanted. Because you can get so tangled up in, I don't know, whatever details, you know, paperwork, who knows? It's easy to get lost in those things. So when you experience in the near future this overwhelm, this confusion and confusing energy, just, you know, go back to that. Focus on how you're gonna feel when you're on the other side. Your energy, Pisces, is being represented by the Two of Wands. So it's like you are already exactly where you need to be. This has come up in several readings, which I love, because it's time and time again more and more confirmation, you know, about that. You are where you need to be. You have already been guided to this path, which is the correct one for you. And now I feel like you have to go through this sort of bump on the road, which is ultimately the Tower energy, which is gonna take you where you're supposed to be. It's a good thing. It's just, it can be a process. In your environment, you've got the Two of Swords. So there may be two options here that you are thinking about. I feel like for some of you is, should I just get this over with? Or should I take it easy? That, I think, is the case for some of you, not for all of you. Others of you could be presented with a lot of options that you're really gonna have to think hard about, because they can really change or sort of like affect the outcome of it all. The only advice that I have here with the Two of Swords is don't move forward if you feel confused. Don't make a choice just to get it out of the way if it's going to have an important impact, okay? If you need to take your time until you know what that answer is. Ooh, the card of victory. Six of Wands. This is your hopes and fears. Some of you are craving that happiness, that recognition from others, that applause. You're craving, sort of like to show off your success. But at the same time, some of you are like, well, I should probably not do that. It's better to keep it private. It's better to, keep my, my stuff close to my heart, to avoid any kind of weird energies coming in. Knight of Cups. Some of you guys are going to be offering your love to someone else. Could be a Gemini. Others of you could be a Scorpio. Others of you are going to be receiving an offer of love from maybe a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This person may come in once you're settled in that new space. So if you're moving to another country, you may meet them there. If you're moving into another property, you might meet them, in that complex or building or whatever. If you're moving into a new job, maybe you're gonna meet them there. But there's gonna be an offer of love coming in that is going to be very beautiful, I think. And that's gonna open up a whole other chapter, Pisces. So yeah, this is what I have for you today, my lovelies. I might connect to an evening reading later. I'm kind of liking those. And I'll see you in the next one. Please make sure that you're subscribed to this channel, that you're checking out the Manifestology channel, and the Shamanic Journey series. I've worked really hard on it. Please give it a look. I feel like it's not as popular as the others, but I think it's one of the best online courses we've made. So I'm kind of like, But anyway, yeah. That online course is for those of you who are either interested in shamanic medicine, shamanic journeying, animal spirit guides, and stuff like that, and or are working on self-love and getting to know yourself at a spiritual level. So those are the two main intentions behind that. You can check it out. It's going to be under the video, alongside all the other things that I offer to you guys. Thank you so much for your donations. Thank you so much for your support in every way that you give it, whether it is subscribing, liking, commenting, whether it is through the merchandise or the online courses or direct donations. All of it makes such a difference, you guys. I love you to the moon and back, and I'll see you in the next read. Bye, my fishies.